giant box from Mercari, and I was going to just film an unboxing, but I don't know. I just decided I think I'll do this live because it's usually just one take for the most part anyway. So I haven't done a live stream in a while. It's possible I forgot how to do them. So we're going to see how this goes. I don't even know if I made this public. Let's see. So yeah, this is a big box from Japan, and I think I just yeah. Even though I suck at this, I did think yeah. See if I can get one person on here to see if my sound is working. I may have to check my sound myself. Let's see here. Let's go to live. And see what's happening. Okay. Probably should have done a thumbnail first. Yeah, this is the me. I forgot how to do live stream, so I'm trying to figure it out again. Hey, Lego Freak. So, oh, that part's working. Yes, I am still here. Oh, I see some other comments. So I see Thomas the Enthusiast says good evening. Travel Train 24 says hello. And the DMP Railway says hello. So thank you all for joining. Uh, again, I don't do a lot of live streams on any of my channels anymore because of stuff like this where I'm just terrible at setting them up. And I'll have to just change the thumbnail later. I forgot to select the thumbnail before I started, so it's just that generic thumbnail. Hey, Cole's Fun Trains. So this is going to be an unboxing for the people watching this on video on demand later. I'm unboxing a Mercari purchase. It started out as 7 different items. When I went to check out, one of them had already sold, so somebody beat me to one of them, so it knocked it down to 6. And when I got this in the mail, I got a notification that I'm getting refunded for one of them. So apparently there's only 5 of the items that I bought are going to be in here. Hey, Connor. Good to see you, man. Yeah, like I say, I don't do these live streams that often. And it's good to see you. Long time viewer of the channel. So hopefully there'll be something interesting in here for the viewers. I kind of miss this where I'm just like talking to people while I'm doing something. And the Thomas Enthusiast says, are you going to buy the new Trackmaster stuff? Absolutely. I check each week. I was checking every day, but I'm like, I don't know when they're going to get this stuff here in the U.S. And anybody knows if they've seen it in the United States, let me know. I know some people have seen it in other countries, but I have not seen it anywhere. Nothing. It's still the same. I don't want to say crap, but it's the same stuff in very poor supply from last year. There's like nothing new. Let's see here. Thank you, Cole. Thank you, Connor. You're probably right. I probably should do more of these. Hey, Rail Rocket. Hey, DMR says like having a bunch of friends in a video call that like the same thing you do. Well, thank you, Cole, too, for saying I'm the favorite YouTuber. Connor says, how do you think YouTube is treating Leo Kim? I think they're treating him just like they do all the original creators, the OG creators. They just forget about you. And there's nothing really much you can do about it, which it really kind of stinks. I noticed he did a video. I haven't watched it yet, but I noticed it got more views than he typically gets of the Thomas 80th anniversary stuff that he found. Which is good for him, but it's still is nowhere near what his channel should be doing. I mean, Leo's he is an original. That's what OG means, I think. He says, Thomas Enthusiast said, I've seen some people from the U.S. open them at Walmart. In every single Walmart in my area, I can't find it. So I did. I thought one of the people I saw on Twitter that they said that it was in the U.S. found it at a Walmart. I won't believe it's at Walmart till I see it on Walmart online, because anything that is in the store should be online, right? Especially if I search my store. All right, so the first item up is a calendar. It's I'm collecting Thomas blocks. So anything block built that is Thomas and Friends, I've been collecting. So this is a calendar. I forget what they said it was made by. Let's see. Oh, it's a day out with Thomas. Ojiwa. Oh, it's Ojiwa. Or is it Ojawawa? Or is it? Oh my goodness. So this is not only is this brick built thing where you can change your dates and redo your calendar, it is also Ojiawa. So we got the James and the Thomas version, which we have the Tomy Playrail versions of those. I need to do an update because I got a lot of new Ojiawa and oh my god, somebody told me how to pronounce it. Every time they tell me how to pronounce it, I forget. Oigia. Anyway, I'm going to stop saying it. But yeah, this fits in. There we go. Gawa. Oigawa. Thank you, Rail Rocket. I probably still said it wrong. And Mayo, if I'm saying your name right, you said you like the Flying Scotsman. That's one of my favorites. I need to do an update of my Flying Scotsman collection, and I need to do an update of my Ogawa collection. And this is something you can add to it. So you got this little piece. Is it? Oh, that's attached to the brick right there apparently. And I think you can probably take this one off. Yeah. Yeah, but a little Thomas and Friends calendar. I think that's pretty cool. And this one, like when I go, this is the kind of stuff I go to Mercari looking for. This is from a previous unboxing. And I'm still trying to complete some of these sets, so I try to buy other sets, even if they're not complete, trying to get those. So we'll see if I got any of that in here. I'm missing a lot of comments. Mayo. Okay, thank you, Mayo. I'll try to remember that. You know, one thing we're known for here in the, how many years, 17 years I've been doing YouTube, is I'm very bad at pronunciation. All right, so this looks like another Quadablocks, I think, or no, what is this? Oh yeah, it is Quadablocks. So this is, can we tell who we got in here? We got a Hero, a Percy, I think. No, that's a Henry. That's a Henry face right there. So that's a Henry and then a James. I think I had one of them. I was missing a piece. Or maybe I just bought this because it was available and I need the bricks. But we got a James, a Hero, and a Henry in there. So add that to the collection of Quadablocks. And I'll do once I get closer to getting complete, I may have to do some of these even though they're not complete. Mayo says they like British trains. Hello, Tweetsy Railroad 192. So the DMR Railway, you know what? This is a good question. It says, have you done a Henry collection before? I don't think I have. Now I've got one of my best performing videos currently, or that's ongoing, it's like doing good right this minute, is a video with Henry and Gording pulling the Express on the HO scale stuff. The video is doing quite well, and I wish, it's like if I just had 4 or 5 videos do like that, I could retire. But I should probably do a Henry update. And I don't think I've done an actual like collection video, and it'd be really hard. Like, I guess when I do a lot of collection videos, it sets or characters I don't have as many of. Because like, I was thinking about doing a Percy collection update, and that'd be like, that's going to be really hard because he's the character I have probably the most versions of. I think I probably have more versions of Percy than I do of Thomas. But the Henry one is an excellent idea. Royal Gordon Productions says, I remember when I credited you in my push-along collection in video. Also, hi. Thank you for doing. I mean, my phone started ringing. I hope I didn't. Did the live stream die? Oh no. I hope it didn't die. My phone was ringing. All right, and then we got, let's see who else we got here. No, we're still here, says Rail Rocket. Thank you. The audio went quiet, but you were still there. Okay, yeah, that was the phone started. I forgot to put it on what you call before I started. Ah, look at this. So this is an odd little brick collection. These are block built characters, but they're all square. Um, how do I reply? Let me see if I can do this. I need to send the text. Yeah, what time is it? It is 5:30. Yeah, so this, I'll put that right there. Maybe you can see it while I try to figure out how to send a text while I'm on the phone. Okay. So, all right. Hopefully, are we back? All right. So I see a comment here. Um, I'm telling you one thing: Japanese Thomas merch is just so cool. Connor Bev. So they have it. I mean, they have the true appreciation for the Thomas and Friends stuff, and there's so much variety that we do not get here in the U.S. And then, yeah, I probably should make sure I came back. The timer is still going up. All right, so yeah, always set your if you're filming a live stream with your phone, be sure to set it to like do not disturb or some other mode, airplane mode. I don't know, but uh, come back, Shane. No, that's a reference that I like. It's not you. You're not buffering. It's me. Jabba, would you ever like to go to Japan? Asked Connor. I know I would, he says. And I said, I know I would too. I would love to go one day. I just can't afford to travel right now. So this one's pretty cool. I might do a separate thing with this, but it got some duplicates here. It's actually two sets. These are, yeah, it's a double set right there. All right, and here's a, so I think there were 5 items. We've done 3. So this is 2 more of them. And this is a big random bag of Kawada blocks. And I'm hoping that in this bag will be things that I need. Oh yeah, there's part of a Gordon. There was oh, there's Lego pieces in this. That's Lego right there. What? You know how some people are disappointed when they buy Lego and then they get random other bricks. I'm disappointed that I got Lego in my Quad block. I'm not really disappointed, but yeah, they got some official Lego bricks in here mixed in. It kind of made the Quad blocks look like there were more Quad blocks. I have to be the first person ever disappointed. I'm disappointed there's so much Lego in here. So we got some character faces there. I needed, what was the piece I needed? Oh, it was for Henry. So this is my Henry. And I was missing that 3. I think that's why I bought that other one. Yeah, I think that, because this paper-faced Henry, I needed the 3. Let me see if it's in here. Oh no, this is a brick face. This is a 3D face one, and I think the printed piece is actually different in it. So the 3, I need a brick with a 3 on it, except, oh, I just lost his wheel, except on this side. So I was buying a bulk lot and the other one thinking maybe I can get it, but apparently I miscalculated. So I'm still going to need that, but you know, there's a Lego piece. Got that. So I'll sort through all of this later. Ton of Lego in here. Ooh, a rare 2x4 red brick. Very rare. Let me see. Let's get, oh, there's a Percy brick. That's the Kawada blocks. Let me get back to the comments. Cole's Fun Train says, "Can you please show us your celebration, Thomas, in HO?" I can. I think I just did. I just did a video on it though. I just actually just go check out there's one of the recent videos where I fixed it. It's yeah, just fixed that one. Man, this is actually more Lego than Kawada blocks, which is okay. It's okay. It's interesting translucent Kawada block right there. All right, I don't think I'm going to find the Henry piece I needed. Oh well. All right, two-headed James. That's what that was in there. You're right. Mighty Max. James turned into Mighty Max. All right, so the next is one lot, but it's two sets. This was one of the things. And this will be the last thing in the box, but it's, I wanted this. I didn't actually realize that these were coming with the boxes, but I wanted this for the track, and that's basically what it is. But it is, I think this is like a flower train or something. It says landscape color rail kit, but it's got this pink track, and I was just like, "Ooh, I love this. I got to get this." And I had one seller that I had it in, but then I found this guy selling two of them in one lot. This wasn't two separate lots he had. It's just one lot for two of them, and I'm like, I'm in for that because now I can make a big pink train track setup or whatever. Not that anybody ever wanted to see that, but that's what I got right there. Pink track. Let's see. Let's open one of these. Wait, that one I think has been retaped. Let me open this up. Get back to the comments. I mean, this is just like, we do not get this kind of stuff over here. Takara Tomy, they just make so much good stuff. Oh my goodness, let me get this out of here. Whoops. Yeah, it's been resealed, but it's a pink track. This is like the track they did back in the day with the dark blue track there. We got the Western Express they put in here. So this is not even, yeah, this is not even the train that goes with it, but oh my goodness. I think I don't know how rare this is, but we got a Western Express and it don't look like this. That's pretty interesting. I got a bonus Mickey Mouse train. How rare is this? Anybody know how rare this is? I don't think I got some Disney stuff, but that's pretty cool. There's a crossing and stuff. So, wow. Huh. I'm going to have a hard time putting all this back together. I don't really need to do this on the live stream. Royal Gordon Productions said, I'm really not a fan of pink. Just, a lot of people say pink is for girls, but the answer is so am I. So yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. All right, this is another one. These are both used lots, and so I don't even know if it'd be one complete one. So there's more pink track. There's another station. Oh, look, they got a box of that. Is that? Oh my goodness, that's Hello Kitty. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Sorry for my more hardcore fans. Yeah, that was Hello Kitty thrown in there. You got some tunnels there. So I didn't have. In fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this set. Yeah, this set doesn't come with a locomotive. I think this is all that comes with it is right there. So I think I got two complete sets with some extra locomotives. Royal Gordon Productions. That's how is Milo doing? He's doing well. He's not here today. I always enjoy the limited time I get to be around my grandson. But yeah, he's home at his house with his little brother, and they're doing well. It is cool packaging. Yeah, this is one of those. Yeah, I pretty much got to save it. It shows you some builds that you can make with it. Pretty cool. And again, I know that some of you are just like, I don't care for the pink. I don't want to see the pink. That's okay. This channel isn't all about the pink, but I just like weird stuff. So it's the Hello Kitty Shinkansen. Believe it or not, that's really cool. Thank you, Connor. Hey, there's the Cajun Yeti. Hey, man. So that's cool. Man, that is a big box of stuff that we got here today, and it's going to take me a while to sort through all this. I'm kind of glad I did this as a live stream. I'm sorry I haven't done more live streams. It's just been busy with family, grandchildren, and stuff, and other things. So I hadn't really had time to do it. In fact, it's funny that this was my wife was calling me twice during the live stream. That's where you see the when the live stream kind of froze up for a second. All right, so I guess I could take some requests, and I did get the request earlier. Was that Royal Gordon Productions? Said you want to see the Celebration Thomas? Is this the broken one? Yeah, no, I fixed it. I fixed it. So there's the Celebration Thomas HO scale with the buffers replaced, new wheels. Still need to oil them or something. He doesn't run that good. And so with this other question I got here was, where did it go? Yeah, they do make some of the best trains. Cole Funds Train says, "Can you show us one of your Bachman favorite trains or your Bachman collection of Thomas and Friends?" I want to do a video of that because, um, let me take you on a tour, a 3-hour tour. We've cleaned up a lot down here in the basement. So I got, but this is just from this one box I just opened. So I gotta do something with this. This is packaging materials. I saved this stuff for stuff I sell. There's some on the floor here. I mean, I'm giving you a complete behind the scenes, but there's Bachman trains on the table. There's Lego sets I still got to take apart on the table. There's This is how Milo kind of left it. He was playing with the AT&SF train right there. There's Bachman stuff here. These drawers have different things. There's the Flying Scotsman's. I had this organized, but between us playing with stuff, it's gotten very disorganized. So there's just a lot of Thomas and Friends stuff. I'm going through slowly repairing things that are broken. I think these are ones that are all in good shape now. There's the General. And so you got things like that. Then I got stuff like the Unbroken Coco. Oh, Wilson and Brewster. There's a Henry that I've never ran. That's a different Henry than the original one. These are all the ones that Milo broke. My grandson broke. Yeah, I'm a glutton for punishment. These, in fairness to him, most of these I already broke at one point. Then I fixed them. Then we broke them again. Then I fixed. Some of these will be on their third or fourth time being repaired. So we had some major damage, but I think I got all the parts in here I need to fix these. So there's like 3 Cocos, 2 Wilsons, and 1 Brewster. That reminds me of a line in Star Trek. Let me. Do I have Rebecca or Bo, or both of them? Wait a minute. Which one's this? That's Daisy. Where did I have them? Where did they go? I forget where I put them. I have both of them. Oh yeah, there's Rebecca. There's Rebecca. She's still in the package. I ran her a little bit, then we put her back in there. I didn't want Milo playing with her. And I put Bo up. I can't remember. Is he in one of the sheds? I don't know what I did with him. I don't know where I put him. He might be in one of these drawers, Bo. But yeah, I do have Bo. We've done videos on Bo. And then over here we got all of the the Hornby / Markland stuff. I got most of it with the boxes over here. There's more Hornby and Markland stuff there, and then some Athearn, and then the extra Tidmouth sheds. The Batman collection. Lego, this Lego store. Let's see. Oh yeah, and the school bus. Milo loves that school bus. I saw an actual Norfolk and Southern version of that. I wanted to stop and get a picture, but they were working. The people were working. Let me get back to the chat. Sorry if it's shaky. Yeah, I'm very happy to be a grandpa. That is for sure. Thank you, DMR Railway. So if this, I'm responding to a comment. He said, "I love how you don't care if he breaks them as long as he's having fun." Now, I do try to teach him to be gentle, to respect them, to not be careless with them. But the breaking is partly my fault because I introduced him to crashes, and I still haven't put anything here to block stuff when it falls. But he loves to have the trains crash into each other. So it's kind of my fault. Like 95% of the things that have broken have been because there was a collision here and it fell off the table. And the other 5% is somebody just, he might have dropped one accidentally or something like that. But I try to teach him to be gentle. He did very well with the in scale stuff. He was very careful with it. And then I also let him know, when stuff breaks, that's not good. We don't want it to break. But he has learned how to handle the stuff. And I don't think he would have learned how to handle it if I never let him touch it. And I think that's what a lot of kids get. They're not allowed to touch it. And because, the stuff's expensive. But I've made enough videos doing this over the years that it's paid for most of the Thomas and Friends stuff that I have. Now, other stuff that I buy, like this stuff here, I'll do a video eventually on this stuff. I'll never get my money back from it, from ads on YouTube. But yeah, the Thomas and Friends HO scale stuff, I usually do. So I can afford to get replacements or get extras, stunt doubles, if you will, when things break. Yeah, that's a good idea about getting some. DMR says get some plexiglass to put around the edges. Yeah, yeah, I've thought about that. Dominic Z says, can you imagine a Lionel Grease themed train set? And Grease is not one of my all-time favorite movies, or any. Is that what you're talking about? The movie Grease with John Travolta? Pink track, yeah, the one red engine. That's right. So Royal Gordon Productions, where do you keep all your engines go stuff? You talking about? Okay, so first of all, I think you're talking about the play rail stuff. All engines go. And this is why I haven't done collection videos because a lot of stuff I don't even remember where it is. But so HO scale, N scale stuff is all over here on those shelves over there, and then in these containers under the table. There's a lot of stuff there. The track, some of the track, and some of the other stuff I got elsewhere in the basement. And we're gonna make a trip. Hopefully, I won't trip on this trip. Hot Wheels, Hot Wheels, Hot Wheels, Hot Wheels, Hot Wheels, stuff like that. I got things. There's TGV trains in there, slot cars. Let's go to the dark corner of the basement. Turn the lights on. Then over here is the wooden railway, Mega Blocks, Tomy, Trackmaster, all that kind of good stuff. It was a little more organized, but it's got a lot disorganized. I actually found some stuff I forgot I had. One of those things is I have an extra copy. Well, you can't tell just laying down right there. That's the Sky High Bridge Jump. I want to do another video with it. I may build a second one. I was going to sell it, but I may just use it and maybe do 2 Sky High Jump Bridge video sets in the same video. There's the Lego stuff, more Tomy stuff, more Tomy Tamika. Got Ertl stuff somewhere over. Where did Ertl? Is this the Ertl stuff? No, that's the that's the that's the narrow gauge stuff I took out one time. And then behind there's Lego sets in the way, so you can't see everything. But there's O scale is on these shelves, and then the G scale stuff's down there on the bottom. I don't have a lot of G scale stuff. And there's some more up there. And then there's Lego train track, lots of Lego train track. These are the sleepers for the rails. Then I can come over here. These are all boxes of Lego train track. And then there's more Lego train track down there. But that's a brief tour of some of the stuff. Oh, and then there's all this stuff over here. Um, I got a lot of potential things to do videos on. So let me get back where I can read the chat. I've not been reading the chat. And then I'll have to go. It's been about 30 minutes here. I appreciate all these people that got on here. It's turned out better than I thought. Kazoo9521 has some cool stuff. Yeah, I like. I do watch some of the stuff even when it's in a different language, and they got this feature now on YouTube. Sometimes it translates when there's things being spoken. I'm glad. Hey, Royal Gordon Productions. Whenever I'm at my grandparents' house, I always want your videos, and my grandparents love your videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Cole, I'll try to do a Bachman update. There's so many updates I need to do. I want to redo the Flying Scotsman, the Ogiawa, the Henry collection suggestion that I got. Then you sometimes you can do videos featuring just a character. Then you can do videos featuring a type of play system. I've had this quad block stuff on my table, and looking at what I got here, I'm not going to be able to complete it. And I think so. I said at the beginning of this, before I unboxed everything, that I had ordered more. One of my things got canceled. I think one of the things I got canceled was some quad blocks because I thought I was getting more quad blocks in this. I got these 3 buckets over here. I just want to finish completing. I think one of them is complete, and another one's just missing 1 or 2 pieces. But they're so hard to find. You can't find these anywhere. The Cajun Yeti, man. He said, I always dream of having a train layout like Gomez Addams in the Addams Family movie. Yeah, and that as a kid, I loved that, and I never realized how often they just reuse the same footage. But there's a few different variations of it, and there's a few different variations of the train, and then there's some continuity errors. If you ever watch it, like the train track changes between scenes. But yes, I am the same way. I've always wanted. There's 2 things I wanted: the Gomez Adam train layout, including explosions, and the Mr. Rogers trolley thing going behind me. But I think it actually wouldn't be that difficult to make a track layout similar as far as like the track layout of the Gomez Adams O-scale train. It'd be hard to get the exact locomotives and the exact type of track, but you could do a Lionel track in that size. But yeah, I'm with you on that, man, 100%. Oh no, it's not. This isn't going to be Milo's retirement fund. Hey, Leah. So Dominic Z says trains are fun. Thoughts on the Johnny Lightning Simpson diecast cars? I don't know much about that. I have a diecast car collection, but it's one of those things I'm kind of not. I don't actively look. I don't spend much time looking in the diecast section. But it's like I got cars. Batman. I have Lego cars. I have plastic cars. I have Bell South racing cars, but just not a lot. Hey, Copper, thank you. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, I should get I actually tried to buy a There was something that was the Mr. Rogers trolley that you could buy, but I wish I had like an O scale version or a G scale version of it. I'm sure somebody's made one, custom made one. All right, so what I'm going to do is I really appreciate everybody joining in here. I'm sorry I haven't replied or acknowledged everybody that's commented. It's kind of, I'm kind of rusty at this, but it turned out pretty good. And I hope you enjoyed seeing another one of these boxes. If you want to see more crap like this, be sure to subscribe. And I'll eventually get around to everything. I was thinking if I could retire in a couple of years from my real job, and then that would leave me more time to do stuff like this, do live streams, do collection videos, take viewer suggestions. So, and it's look, anytime you have a suggestion, feel free to leave it in the comments of a video. It doesn't matter which video. Uh, I know I'm not always able to do things that people suggest. Somebody's been wanting me to do. I get somebody that was commenting like every day for the same thing. Now I already forgot what it was, so I am forgetful. But yeah, I want to do more videos like this. And yeah, Dominic was talking about the Grease movie. Uh, what's this? Oh, can I even think of one song? You're the one that I love. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Okay, there you go. You got Grease from me. Something like that. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go. Yeah, this isn't my real job. Uh, and so if you go see my other YouTube channels, it's like one of the things I get is like, how does this guy do it? I don't. It's a struggle. Um, but I love the suggestion, Leah. Connor and Caitlin collection. That's something that we should do. I hadn't seen Connor and Caitlin on the channel in a long time. We need to get them back. Uh, uh, and it's one that Milo's not even very much familiar with. He's pretty good at remembering the characters, but those two he has a hard time with because we don't see him that much on the things that he watches. But anyway, thank you so much for supporting the channel with your eyeballs. It's always appreciated, and all the comments and the likes. And I know a lot of people have grown up. I've been doing this channel for 11 years, and I know that some people were just kids when they started. Now they're either adults or teenagers, and some of you were teenagers, now you're adults, and it's like, man, it's crazy to think how fast time has gone by. And my kids were kids, and now my daughter has two kids. It's just weird thinking about it, but I love them. I love my grandsons. I love my daughter and my son. I love my wife. I love uh, hanging out with them. So that's why you don't see me as often as I would like to be here on YouTube. But thank you so much for supporting me, and I will see you in the next video. Trains are fun. How do I end this?